Hi. So now I understand a few things. So note to self and to anyone that actually streams, do not alt F4 a game when you're streaming. Do not do that. Cuz it closed the game all right, but it made Streamlabs crash and I had to reboot my computer. Actually. So yeah, do not alt F for a game when you're streaming. And now I understand why when Monarch was streaming with Sayu, or it wasn't with, yeah, it was with Sayu. I now understand why she got like scuffed as hell when they pranked her and told her to input like alt F4. I was like, yeah, it's just gonna like close the game. That's like, haha, it's funny, but it's not so bad, right? No, now I understand it's actually so much worse if you add like alt F4 while you are streaming. It will absolutely like fuck shit up, and it will like make Streamlabs have a heart attack and crash. And it will hang on. It will force you to reboot your whole system. Actually. So, yeah. So sorry about that. I will not do it again. This served me as a lesson, and if you come back, thank you. I didn't mean to do that. It was scuff. Oh. Okay, so I did take the supply pass because I wanted to train and I spent a lot of my jades. Actually, not that much when trying to get Acheron, because I already had a high pity because I tried to get Sparkle but didn't get her, which is fine. I will get her at some point. But then I saw that Acheron's signature weapon, signature light cone, is actually the best that there is, and it's quite unmatched. And if you don't have it, you basically have an underpowered Acheron, which is really a shame. So I tried to pull for it, spent all my jades on it, and I was discussing it with my husband, and he was like, just wait for her rerun and you'll get it on the rerun. I'm like, yeah, but at the same time, I really want Aventurine. So he told me like of a light cone that was apparently working well. So it will do until I pull on the rerun. Because no matter what, it's not I want Aventurine, is I will get Aventurine. No matter what. No matter the price, no matter the cost, I will get Aventurine. He's not a want, but a need. Which is what I said, because last night, Aventurine's VA was actually streaming. And it's what I said in chat, and he actually read it. He saw it. That was nice. He speaks just like Aventurine, actually. It's just basically his voice. It was very weird. Oh, yeah, we have that. So the thing I'm mad about, because you see, I posted a TikTok / reel yesterday, right? I did, and it's one about Gallagher. The fact that since the beginning, he's actually been telling us who he is. Because when you ask his age, he says, I'm 13. So if you haven't seen the video, he says, I'm 13. 13 with a capital letter. And actually, 13 is the death card in a tarot deck. And it's not the first time that we have something that is themed or in reference of tarot. Because if you look, the destruction path is a tower. So logically, a tower in flames. In tarot, you have the tower card, which is basically destruction. So this is the first reference that we've had since the beginning of the game. But since Penacony, we've had a huge lot of references to tarot. First of all, with Black Swan, because she's basically a tarot reader. Like, everything about her is about tarot. And she hands us a card and everything, and we have the Masked Fools, and we have the Fool card in tarot as well. You know, lots and lots of references. But apart from that, there are many other things, like little things, that add up to the fact that everything is actually saying that Gallagher is death. Like, it's a whole bunch of things. But people, because it's always people have been telling me in my comments, well, first of all, we have the people that were like, oh, you spoiled me. I'm like, the first part of the video goes on for quite a few, good seconds, like a good amount, to leave you time to read the first screen that says, I realized this after finishing Penacony. So basically, it clearly says, I have finished Penacony and I realized something about, what happens. And it gives you, plenty of time to read it and just, scroll. And right after, you just have Gallagher that says, I'm 13. So even with that, you should be like, oh, because Gallagher saying I'm 13 is already, quite, advanced in the main quest. So you gotta, by this point, you should be like, okay, if I'm not finished with the Penacony quest, I better scroll now. But no, people keep watching, and then they comment, you spoiled me. Well, you should have scrolled way before. You shouldn't, wait, even, when I explicitly tell you that I finished Penacony. I was really, really annoyed by that, because it's always like that. People come at me with, oh my god, you could have, put a spoiler warning. Because me telling you that I finished Penacony is not enough of a spoiler warning, And then the other thing is that a lot of people, well, there's, one part, some people be like, oh my god, it's a JoJo reference. So I don't watch JoJo, so I don't fucking know about that. I know nothing. And I'm like, considering, even if I don't watch it, maybe it is. I don't know, because I don't watch it. But from what I've seen, because one person said 13 is the death stand in JoJo, whatever that means. And I'm like, it looks like it was inspired by tarot anyway. So even if it's oh my god, a JoJo reference, ultimately it's a tarot reference. But the other part was oh my god, people, it's not that deep. It's just he's 13 because he was born on February 29th. Because it's a leap year, you know? So that's why. Stop overthinking. This is cherry picking, and you're making like theories and spreading misinformation. So please don't do that. And I'm like, what? So I wanted to check a few things. Because everybody is talking about the fact that he says he's born on the 29th of February. Well, first of all, we're gonna check that. If it's actually true or not. Character details. We don't have much here. Blah, blah, blah. Nothing here. I'm looking for a date. Blah, 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 blah. What is it about the faces? We don't have that, so maybe it's like in this? I don't know. Let's see in the voice lines. Wait, hang on. Okay, no, that's the date I obtained. Gallic. Okay, first meeting.
Here's the name. I'm one of the local hounds around here. Step into Penacony, the land of dreams, nameless one.
Nameless one. Okay, I just have to hang on. Adjust the game of the sound because I lowered it. But we want to hear Gallagher. Maybe 3 is good? Tell me if it's too loud. If there's actually someone in the stream. Because of the scuff. I'm not sure. There are still some people, but it's okay. We carry on. Okay, greetings.
Evening. Someone's been working hard. Fancy a drink?
That's not it.
Right. Grown-ups got jobs to do. Off you go. Make the best of it. Tie's all messed up. Not that you'd notice. Around Penacony, no one gives a hoot what you're wearing. They don't even care if the person they're talking to is actually real.
Okay.
Bloodhound family doesn't exactly roll off the tongue. What do they call me? Lapdog? Can't say they're a talented bunch, but they sure do have sharp tongues.
Okay. So we can see like the few like points that were taken, you know. But we're looking for a specific thing. Okay, Soul Glad.
All these years and Soul Glad's flavor.
No date.
I love strolling the streets of Penacony, watching everyone here lost in their own daydreams. I've toyed with the idea of being an interstellar villain and creating chaos throughout the universe. Worst case scenario would be a stint in the IPC's prison. That's an idea I'm still entertaining.
Well, actually, you know.
Making a drink is a sensory skill. In dreams, creating fizzy concoctions requires adding a bit of your
nothing
mood.
much about like looking for a date.
Beverages and desserts usually hide behind chocolate to cover up their inferior flavor, but they don't get past me.
I can stand chocolate.
Among the 5 great families, the hounds bear the responsibility of safeguarding the land. If you ever spot a crazed teapot or a phone booth scuttling around, chances are you've bumped back when the stars were still connected. This world too saw the footprints of nameless wanderers. Sadly, Penacony never managed to remember any of their names.
Because we're nameless. Which is... Okay, this is about Misha. This is the voice line everybody is talking about because he goes raw at the end.
Misha's a sensible kid. Me? At his age, I was just a little terror. Biting everyone in sight.
Can't believe he did that. Okay, about Sunday.
He reminds me of the Odes of Harmony. But I caught a whiff of something behind the facade he puts on. Something real.
Yeah. There's something that he's hiding. But...
We've seen many outsiders come to Penacony, but locals leaving?
Yeah, I've heard that
Careful.
one.
Don't get too lost in those sweet dreams.
Because otherwise you're gonna kill me.
Intuition, instinct. Training can sharpen them both.
Okay.
Time is slipping away fast.
I haven't... Have I reached his max level? I don't think so.
Need I say more? Muscle memory never lies. Show me some of that trailblazing strength again. Enough gallivanting, kid. Better get to bed early, or you won't grow.
Okay, there's nothing about a birthday here. And the combat voices, I doubt there's gonna be something. I don't know if there's something that I missed. Because, yeah. There's definitely not gonna be in the battle voice lines. Oh. Okay, he's level 40. So maybe there's something in there that I don't have. We're gonna farm. We're gonna farm for him and see if it unlocks something. Because everybody's like, he was born on 29th of February. But where is the information of that? Like, I take information from the game. If it's not in the game or confirmed by Hoyoverse, I don't take it. Simple as that. That's how it is.
You gotta say something. Chat's enabled, you know.
Bygones are bygones. But sometimes I wish things had turned out differently.
I don't know if I should actually put Kafka for that. She's not even like fully maxed and she does better damage than my Silver. There's no other DOT, but we'll make do. Okay, now I feel the sound is a little bit too loud. Go back to 2.
Just in time.
But yeah, for real, I don't know what that is. That information that he was born on the 29th. Like on a leap year. Like Bennett. I have yet to find that information. So we're gonna level up and see, because I need him anyway. So we're gonna see if it's hiding somewhere in the voice lines that I may not have unlocked yet? Maybe?
Let's settle this.
I don't know if there's like many voice lines that you actually don't unlock. Like, because in Genshin you see that they are locked. So you know how much you have to then unlock. Get what I mean? And I don't know if here it's all you have or not. Okay. That was easy. I don't know how much he needs. One more time.
Just in good times.
Just to be
Time
sure.
say bye.
Boom. I really like all the Hoyo music is really good, but somehow the Penacony fights music is like, it's really good. It has something. Like, you want to whistle with it because there's a whistle.
Let's settle this.
You know, you kind of want to go with it.
Stand still. Good times never last.
You know, it has like rhythm. It's catchy. Yeah, it's catchy. Like it. Okay, only 2 because I need the third one for King. This is why I need Sparkle. Would be great. Would be great. But it is what it is. I intended to save everything for Aventurine. And yet... Called for Acheron. But I mean, Acheron is like so overpowered. She's broken. It's not... I thought Acheron would be like Raiden. And I played Genshin for 2 years and a half. Yeah, 2 years and a half. And I skipped Raiden so many times. I really didn't have any use for her. I like the character. That's not the problem. I absolutely adore A. But there were always characters that I wanted more than A, or needed more than A. So I just like skipped every time there was Bryden because I was more interested in someone else. And this time around on her last rerun, there was actually no one I wanted. Or it was characters that I already had. So, you know, I was like, okay, let's go. And that was the perfect time to pull for Raiden. And I thought it would be the same with Acheron. Wrong. Acheron is broken. She's a must. A must-have.
Intuition, instinct. Training can sharpen them both.
Training can sharpen them both. He's so, like, American. Like, American. He's a
Intuition, instinct.
older,
Training can sharpen
depressed
them
version of Riceley, but with, like, mixed with Wolverine and, like, Hugh Jackman. And kind of like Joel from The Last of Us. You know? Let's see if I have new voice lines. Nope. Nothing. I think that's all we have. Because I already have the character ascension max level reached. So I already have that. I don't think there's anything more. So where is the information coming from that he's born on the 29th of February? Because so far, the only actual birthday that we can have for a character is actually Aventurine. He's basically the only one. Because it's mentioned in the quest that he was born on the day of the Kakava, hence his name Kakavasha. And you can find that, like, the correspondence to gypsy traditions and stuff. To a date, to an actual date. Which is May 5th or May 6th. But he would be the only one to have a birthday so far. Because even March, it's not her birthday. It's just the day we found, like, the Express found her. Other than that, we don't have any birthday. So where is the Gallagher information coming from? Because if people have been saying that to me as a fact, when I say, and that, you know, and then calling me Delulu and saying that I spread misinformation for the death card, when they say he was born on February 29th, if it's not confirmed, I'ma be mad. I'ma be mad. Okay, so Gallagher, let me look in, like, on internet. Birthday. Okay, that's not, like, I meant Star Rail. Playable character, yes. Gallagher's age, so that's on Reddit, which is not, like, official information. There is absolutely nothing. Okay, Gallagher's lore. The wiki. Let's see. Appearance, character story, I already have access to that. There's no information on that. Oh. Mentions Misha, yeah. Trivia. Blah blah blah. That's some strange noises. Because I don't have the game and, like, just have the sounds. When asked for his age, Gallagher replies that he's 13 with a capital letter, with a number conspicuously capitalized. Yes. Though this is played off as a deadpan joke about him appearing much older than 13, it may also be a reference to the major arcana in tarot, wherein the number 13 represents death. And in Chinese, it's the same thing. You know. And Gallagher is an Irish name that means foreign help. So yeah, I don't know where they got that, but there is absolutely no official information about Gallagher being born on February 29th. So far. If I'm wrong, if I missed something, do correct me, but provide the source, please. Databank. Okay, this is the voice lines we have. Combat. Yeah, there is no more. No additional voice lines. Media is just gonna be like some videos and stuff. Overview. Yep. Nothing. There is absolutely nothing on that. And people, like... However, there is the mention of the major arcana in the wiki as a reference. Because it is what it is. It is a major arcana reference. Where is the goddamn birthday thing coming from? It's... No. There's like... No. Unless Genshin... Not Genshin, Star Rail or Hoyoverse releases something that says this character's birthday is on that date and stuff. It's... no. If there is a note in-game, something in-game that says that Gallagher was born on that day, then yes. Other than that, no. And don't fucking call me Delulu just because I associate him with the death card, which is an obvious thing. It's not the only one that's associated with the tarot. I mean, we have literally Black Swan, who's the Queen of Tarot. She's like Miss Tarot herself. I don't have Black Swan though, but I can find her in the archive, databank. Like she's the Tarot herself. Characters. She's an Hilly, right? Yeah. Like, come on. Just gonna do a little animation. She's Queen of Tarot. She hands us a tarot card, which I have to look at. She hands us a tarot card. We have the Path of Destruction that is a reference. I'm gonna get my deck out. I'm gonna get my deck out. Good thing is that I actually have the major arcana on top because I separate them. Don't ask me why. So I have my deck here. Only the major arcana and the heads of the minor arcana. So the wands, swords, and cups. Here, the tower. We have the tower here. The tower card. It's, well, you can see it. It's a tower. There are lightning and flames, and it's basically destruction. Right? We don't have the animation. The idols. Aww. I wish we had. I wish we had. Oh yeah, you look at the path. It's a tower in flames and stuff. Pretty straightforward. Destruction. Now, let's see. What else? Is this one like... No, it's just thick. This one I'm gonna put aside. So apparently Black Swan gives us a tarot card. She gives us... be somewhere here, I suppose. Where is it? Dream Cave. Pass. Low chop flower. Something that looks like a card. March. Ah, here. Fate. Epistle. The parting gift from Black Swan, a tiny card numbered 0, seemingly absent from the Black Swan's collection. Interesting. In the card's art, she casts her gaze into the mist of destiny. There's that, and the 0 card in the tarot deck is the Fool. And the Fool, well, there's 2 ways to see that. First of all, the Fool, when we have the Mask Fools, is pretty obvious of a link. There is a Fool card represent the Mask Fool as well. But the 0 card, so the interpretation behind the 0 Fool card, it means innocence, starting a new adventures, adventure and new beginnings. Which corresponds to Trailblazer because we are innocent and basically newborn. Like, let me look. Someone mentioned, so this one, however, has no obvious reference that I found yet. It's just like linking some characters with what they represent, but the Magician card could be Black Swan. This one I'm not like saying for sure. Because the Magician card is the one that links the spiritual realm with the earthly realm. Like spiritual plane linking with the earthly plane. And the Magician is the person that is in between. Which would correspond to Black Swan because she can go from the realm of like remembrance of the Garden of Recollection and the memory zones to our real world. It would correspond, but there is nothing that would say something about that. So far, I don't have much about the sun. Many people said that Aventurine would be the Hanged Man because he's so like eager to die, but I have another one for Aventurine. In my opinion, so these are the heads of the minor arcana. The world, I'm gonna put it aside. The other things... or I don't see those. I mean, it would need like a deep study of things. I've had people tell me that Aventurine could be like the Wheel of Fortune because of, you know, luck. Which would make sense. It's the 10th card. But there is another one that I think fits him more. Is the Star. Wait. Oh. Hang on. Okay, hang on, I'm gonna be right back for a minute.
Old friends meet yet again. 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 friends meet yet again. Old friends meet yet again.
Hi back. This today no, it's not working today. So I'm just gonna finish explaining why I think Aventurine is the star card in Tarot. So this is the star card. Kind of hard to see. Maybe if I put it on the side. Okay, the star card in Tarot. Why do I think Aventurine is the star? It's because, and actually someone pointed that out to me. The starting point is that the star is number 17. And Aventurine has 17 hours to live before he gets like assimilated to the family, to the harmony. And what this card represents, it says that the star is actually like being blessed by the universe. And it's also following up just after the tower, because the tower is destruction, but it's also like trauma. And we know the past of Aventurine, which is heavily traumatic, and we also know that he's insanely lucky because he's blessed by Gaiathra Triclops. So that's why I think Aventurine is actually the star card. Yeah. So I am not crazy for saying that Gallagher is the death card. Someone was like, oh, you're like so Delulu, you're reaching because there's nothing about his character that is linked to Tarot. I'm like, well, the number is already pretty big, you know? And considering the fact that everything about Panaconi is heavily Tarot related, it's not that much of a reach, you know? Because we got introduced with Penacony before it was released by Black Swan, who's again Miss Tarot herself. And we had a whole goddamn online event for the end of the year, which relied on tarot cards. And the cards were like had characters on them. So yeah. Do tell me that I am Delulu, that I am reaching, and that Gallagher is absolutely not linked to tarot. Please do continue telling me that when it's actually wrong. And there's absolutely no mention of Gallagher having a birthday. The other things about Gallagher that points toward death, apart from the tarot card, is the fact that there are 52 traits that he stole that was compiled by Sunday. And the other thing that is associated with death is the number 4 in Chinese, like Asian cultures. 4 is associated with death. We all know that Hoyoverse is a Chinese company. So if you take 4, the death number, and multiply 13, you get 52. There are also 52 family members in the family. The other thing that is interesting is that there are 12 dreamscapes, and there are 12 apostles in the Bible. The 13th one being Judas, who's the traitor. And he betrays Jesus, who's the Son of God. And God could be associated with Sunday, which is the day of God. And Sunday has the traits of an angel. So, you know, everything is pointed to the fact that he's the traitor and death. Hi Mars! Sorry I was gonna be right back for a moment. This stream is absolutely chaotic, and on top of that, I am so annoyed, so mad at people. People are the problem. So I'm gonna repeat myself, but you just came in, so that's absolutely fine. I will catch you up on the thing. So with what happened in Star Rail, in the quest at the end, I did a video about that, about the fact that I realized, maybe like took me a full day to realize, that when Gallagher tell you, when he's asked his age by March, he says, I'm 13. Which at the time I took as sarcasm, as in, it's not your business to know my age. So he just like answered. I took it as sarcasm, or as he's actually like looking old in the dream, but he's actually very young in reality. But then I was just going for sarcasm. But then like it took me a whole day, but it finally hit that 13, it had a capital letter. So it's actually the 13th card in tarot, because it's not the first time we have tarot references in Honkai Star Rail. And the 13th card in tarot is death. So yeah, he told us who he was. Hang on, because I actually have to choose the right option. you just say something like, okay, maybe that? Oh, his name is Melancholy. Your hubris is a problem. I swear to God, if they kill him, I will sue. No, but like, have you, like, do you know what happens at the end of the quest? Have you finished? Like, do you actually know what happens? Drifting wind. Okay, I think that's thing wind. It's here. Okay, let's prepare that. I'm still stuck on the Cienjo. Okay. Because what it's gonna be a spoiler if I tell you. So I don't want to spoil if you don't want to be spoiled. You know? Do tell me. Because I can go ahead with the explanations, but I don't want to spoil you if you don't want to. There are many people that die. Not just one. But anyway, all you need to know is that Gallagher is linked to the concept of death. And people on TikTok and Instagram, so some of them, like, most of them were nice, but I'm getting an increasing number of people. He is very much daddy. Yeah. I was saying he's got the older and more depressed Riceley vibe, but mixed with Wolverine and Joel from The Last of Us, which is a hell of a mix. But yeah, so people were like, some people were, oh my god, it's a JoJo reference, and I don't watch JoJo at all. But they said that there's the Death 13 is a stance in JoJo, and I'm like, from reading that comment, I think that JoJo is actually making a tarot reference. So we're like on the same page here, because they both make references to tarot. And it'll cause bartender, yeah, true. And fire as well, fire. And I just decided to ignore that part. But then I had people telling me, oh my god, it's not so deep. It's just because he was born on the 29th of February, a leap year. So since it happens only every 4 years, it makes him 13 years old. Because at some point when you ask his age, he says, I'm 13. He definitely not look or sound like he's 13. And I took it as a joke or sarcasm. But 13 had a capital letter, so it refers to the death card. And yeah, so people were like, oh my god, not that deep. It's just like he's born on the 29th of February. I'm like, where is that information coming from? Do provide the source. So I looked at the voice lines, because some people are like, oh, it's in the voice lines and character details. I look at the voice lines of Gallagher, all of them. Not the combat one, because obviously it's not in combat that he's gonna scream his birthday, right? I've looked at the character details. I searched character's birthday, like Gallagher's birthday. Only thing I found is a Reddit link. Reddit is not an official source. I have no mention of a note. If I'm missing a note, please do provide the source and do correct me, and I will gladly accept that I am wrong. But there are no actual in-game or legitimate Hoyoverse confirmed source that Gallagher was born on the 29th of February. which would make him born on a leap year, which would make him have his birthday every 4 years, which would make him 13. There's no information on that. So people have been spamming my comment section saying, it's just because he's born on the 29th of February. Where? Where do you have the information? Because it's nowhere to be found. Nowhere on official channels. And he will be twinsies with Bennett, yeah. So, no. And he does say that he's been around for like 30 decades, like 3 decades, so that would made him at least 30-ish. But like, please. I mean, like, you're stretching, you're reaching, you're delulu, you're delusional for thinking that it's related to Terran. Like, bitch, please, what? Penacony was introduced to us through Tarot. Because it was introduced to us through Black Swan. Even before Penacony was released, we had that offline event, online event with Black Swan toward the end of the year, where she would read our predictions for the next year through tarot cards, and each card was associated with a character. So please, do tell me that I am delulu for associating characters with tarot cards when we have proof in-game. Please! The tarot card death does correspond to everything that Gallagher is, and the part that I would consider to be a reach, because we don't really have like actual proof, you know? And even though, is that Aventurine has 17 hours to do something. And 17 is, in Tarot, is the star card. So first of all, Aventurine is the star of the show. Second of all, the star cards means that you are blessed by the universe. My man Aventurine is insanely lucky, and he's actually blessed. Like, it's in his story, he's actually a blessed child. And the star cards is the follow-up card after the tower. And the tower card is basically destruction, which actually represents the path of destruction in Star Rail. The path of destruction is a tower. You can look it up. It definitely is the tower card. The tower card is destruction, but also trauma. Knowing Adventurine's story, it's pretty clear. He's the star. But I'm not gonna be like, okay, the Aventurine thing is a theory, because apart from that, we don't have actual, like, confirmation that would go in that sense for real, you know? The highest reach I have would probably be, I think, maybe the moon card, could be Acheron. Could be. This is the farthest, like, reach I have. The other thing, though, is that Black Swan. Hi, Raiden Bagia. Hi, welcome, welcome. I'm ranting. I am so annoyed. Black Swan gives us a tarot card. The card is the number 0, and there's Black Swan on it, but it's the number 0. The 0 card in the tarot deck corresponds to the Fool. Well, first of all, the Fool, the masked fools, obviously, but also the Fool means innocence, new beginnings, and adventure, which completely fits Trailblazer, because we are basically a newborn, so we are innocent, new beginnings, and we are trailblazers, so adventure. It fits. But please, people, do tell me that Gallagher does not refer to a tarot card. Please do. No mention of a birthday, but the major arcana is mentioned in the wiki. You know. Maybe he was 13 when he entered the dream and stayed there for 3 decades, so he would be 43. The time is basically the same. It flows the same as in reality, actually. Wouldn't Acheron would make more sense to be the death card? Nope. The moon card, like the death card is, you haven't done the quest, but when you do the quest, you will understand why Gallagher is the death card. So my thoughts on Acheron being the moon card, and this one I am saying, I'm straightforward with you about that. It possibly is a rich, and this is like thoughts more than an actual like theory and stuff. My guess as to why Acheron could be the moon is that the moon card is intuition, illusion, things do not appear, things are not what they appear. Things or people are not what they appear. And everybody meeting Acheron, they say she's presenting herself, she's posing as a path strider of the hunt, when we all know that she's, well, now that she's released, that she's an emanator of nihility. So things are not what they appear to be. Also, Acheron does not rely on her memories, but she relies on her intuition, so her feelings. There's also, the moon symbolizes the subconscious, and something happens in the quest that I believe fits that description. But it's not a hard truth. This one is more a theory or thought than a hard thing like Gallagher. Gallagher is, it's set. It's very obvious that he's the death guard. This is a pretty drink. I do like his name, like Melancholy. Doesn't Sparkle take other people's forms or something like that, and she appears as a cheerful girl, but she's a total psycho? Yeah. She is. So Sparkle could be like the Fool just because it says the Fool and the Masked Fool, but she could be something else. Oh, you mean the moon because she's like taking disguises? I think it's... well, the moon is not the only card that means deception, actually. There are many cards that talk about like deception and manipulation. For example, the Devil card. I'm just here to lend a hand. So did you know that Shaban's VA is actually Xiao's VA? Because the Devil card could be that. Manipulation. Oh. Trying to bully me? No. Xiao. Shaban, it's the bartender here. Because that's the event we're like filling in for her. And she's a very cool looking NPC. And her name is Shaban, and apparently she's voiced by Xiao's VA. I don't know how to describe her best than she looks like a lesbian. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to stereotype, but I think unless unless you can see her, the best way I can convey what she is through that description. You know? But you can see like her little like face here, but I can't show you like the full character. She's very like queer coded, if anything. Even though that obviously not all LGBTQ people are the same, obviously, but she's queer-coded. Okay, slightly bitter, so feels vulnerable, but very refreshing, and Miss Robin decorations. Okay. Totally understand. Okay, cool. So feels vulnerable. Flavor base broken. Slightly bitter and strong. Okay, but you didn't... I'm free on the glass type. I think I'm free on the glass type. Something vulnerable. I feel... Okay, we're gonna have to see if things work, but we're gonna try with a large wine glass. We have 4 parts. Should be fine. Gonna more ice. As a Skittle person, I allow you to describe her as looking like a lesbian. When you will see her, you'll be like, yeah, obviously. Okay, slightly bitter. I have to be careful about that. Okay, soothing soda, but strong. And then very refreshing. That would be like a -2. So we gotta be careful. I think we can do it. I think we can go with that. Okay. Slightly bitter. Soothing soda. Oh, actually we have... Oh. Okay, that's right. Soothing soda and... I feel blossom dew. And then we stir that. Blue and yellow should have been green. But okay. That's that seems to be all, but I actually have to add stuff. It looks like I'm just gonna serve him water. Sparkling water. We gotta keep the bitter, but not too bitter. I go... more soothing soda. Well, actually, it doesn't... Okay, it doesn't break the thing. Even if it's like 2... I would rather stay on 1, to be honest. So we're gonna add some practitioner pepper. It will be very, very refreshing. Does it look... Looks kinda... Okay, broken, very refreshing. Strong, but slightly bitter. Okay. It looks fine. We had to add a little bit of color, you know? And Miss Robin. It will go very well with the colors of Miss Robin. Cool. Pretty. Superb. Amazing. They're happy. Cool. Cool. Alright. Melancholy is melancholic. Okay. First 50%. Connection's horrible. As always, yeah. It wouldn't be Mars if it was not bad connection. Okay, Lady. I have Lady here. It's my cat. She's sleeping. Yes, my cat is named Lady. Okay. Isn't it melancholic? And not alcoholic. Makes me feel all flushed. Ooh. Wait. Does she have like a crush on melancholy? I didn't read, so... chewing gum. Yeah, there are like listed drinks. Slightly sweet, very mellow, very thick. Okay, coming right up. Supersize wine glass. NPC ship. NPC monster ship. More ice. Red sunset sauce. Odd concoction. Oh no, wait. I have like to put 2 red sunset sauce. Okay. Odd concoction. Practitioner. Peppers. Stir all that. Looking pretty. And then top it off with half a goat milk. That's nice. Hamster Bowl Night. Yes. Perfect. Those are easy. Okay. Tantalizing taste. Huh? Can find good spot for. Yeah, we're talking about a date. Why not have your date right here in the lounge? How about gold? No, they're gonna be bothered in golden hour. Let's go for the lounge. No, oh. No way. Too many acquaintances. Yeah, but in golden hour you would probably like be bothered, no? Who's the lucky person you're dating? Tell me, sis. Are you going to ask me out on a date? Are you dating Shaban? No. Who's the lucky person? It's a secret. Is it melancholy? You enjoy discussing embarrassing stuff. I mean, I'm a bartender, so... Okay. Dreamy and super thick. Like before, I want more ice. Okay. Move the glass from the ice. Note the touch of chill card. Go. Wi-Fi, yay. Okay, custom drink. Dreamy and super strong and more ice. Dreamy and strong. Very thick. I feel something like that should be nice. More ice. Okay, so slightly sweet. But we gotta be careful about that. Oh, I think it's gonna have to be added afterwards. I think we're gonna have to add like maybe some additional pepper. It's the best fit for that. Fractional pepper and strong. I wanted to put this one, but then I have to like top it up. Oh, this one is a -1. Bad. Awesome dew. Or maybe some ultimate syrup. Yeah. And it's pink and pink, so goes well together. And now let's make it all very thick. I have 2 parts. 2 parts of very thick. Because all of these... I fear the puffer goat milk will make it more like too sugary. It has to be like slightly sweet. Unless I put some odd concoction, but then top it off with puffer goat milk. Yeah. Oh yeah, add puffer goat milk and odd concoction. See? We think alike. We think alike, Mars. We're connected. Looks pretty. I feel for something dreamy, I'm feeling probably an origami bird or the peppershy. Probably the peppershy ball. Great minds think alike, yeah. We're connected. it looks pretty. I really like the event. The bird is cuter, but I wanted like the dreamy thing, and a little like fluffable for me is very, you know, like a little cloud, soft, you know? Like the bird, I've put like so many birds on the drinks because the bird goes with mostly everything. But this time, it's hard to have a drink that actually fits the Papashi fluff bowl, so... Okay. Are we gonna see Shaban? Maybe. I think it's gonna be like a trouble time. Oh, he's back. It's a bird. Perfect in every situation. I mean, true. Like, it goes with every drink, honestly. Not like the other decorations. Come closer, let's keep this just between us. Did the customer in red just... Oh? Not the person I thought? She's going out with Tin Man? Or is there a love triangle? Lady X Tin Man? I mean, I didn't read Melancholy, but the fact that she asked about Melancholy, I was like, oh, maybe, you know, they're together. And now he comes around and asks about Lady? So is it like Lady and Tin Man, or is it a love triangle? Oh, I'm liking this. She asked a similar question just now. What did you say? I can't hear you, because the first time he comes around, he talks to you like as if you can't hear him when you can hear him just fine. We're gonna... Oh, I see. Follow her right to the door of this lounge. That's... And watch her come out, so don't try to fool me. What did she talk to you about? I mean, I just told you that she was there. And did she mention my name? She mentioned Shaban. She mentioned a melancholic customer. This is putting me in a difficult spot because I'm gonna think too much into this, but if he was like already stalking her, maybe talking about another customer is not a good idea. So far, it's going toward the love triangle. I'm gonna say Shaban because she's the owner of this place, but that's typical. All the monsters here are fond of Shaban, but except for me, of course. I'm not afraid of her at all. Yeah, whatever, man. Did she mention anyone else? I'm forced. I'm forced. I knew it. She just can't get enough of that blasted poet. Love triangle. In his pretentious literary accent, so fascinating. If, okay, is, okay. Is she still holding on to it? Forget it. It's not worth getting worked up about such nonsense. Just do your job and give me a drink. Large glass that is a little bitter with pretty colors. Oh yeah, he's very much about looking like that the drink looks pretty. Separate layers. Yes. Laying, yeah. He's very much into like layering colors. There's definitely drama going on. Slightly bitter, yeah. He's bitter for sure. He's jealous. He's jelly. Large glass. I assume it would be the large wine glass. 2 color layer and slightly bitter. I'm gonna make more ice because I like when there's more ice. He wants separated color. Is he American? Oh, it was actually funny. It was actually funny. Oh, you mean racist American? Okay. Slightly bitter. So just -1, but he wants 2 colors. The other one is 3, so I need, for 2 colors, I need the 4 parts drink. Oh, yeah, slightly better. So if I do a -2 + 1, then that could work. Oh, it's a -1. Yeah, okay, yeah, that works. So no, not the -2. I think I need the -1. We can go ham on the thickness, like the strong. He didn't specify here, so I feel he needs like one of the thick ones. Because you actually didn't want Acheron. If it is what it is, then I'm sorry I congratulated you. I feel... Oh man. No. Okay, so if I do this, but then do this. Shit. It cancels. So maybe this. Some practitioner pepper. It's not enough. So maybe not this one. So soothing soda. And maybe some no, because I'm gonna put 2 and it's gonna go back to 0. But if I put 2 -2, it's gonna be like -4, and then I can't go back up. I wanted a hot man. You know, you can have Gallagher for free if you do the events, actually. Or maybe you have to do the quest. I don't know. More characters to build because my usual team doesn't work for her. Yeah. Yeah, but honestly, it's still a good thing because Acheron is so broken. She's really, really good. So what if we actually do go for one of those? I think, yeah. How about we go pink? And then I can go with... No, it doesn't work. 2 colors. So that goes -4. -2, it's still -2 and not -1. I go -4, this is gonna bring him back to 0. Go because I'm on vacation. Okay, just enjoy. Enjoy. I need to do that drink before I go. The math isn't my strong suit. I can hear Dr. Ratio insulting me and all my ancestors in my head. I can hear him. Slightly bitter. Gonna be 4. It's gonna be too sweet. Wait, 2 -2. 2 parts and 2 parts. That, or I actually have to pick a smaller glass. How about we go for the vintage small glass? It's 3 parts, so it should be okay. If I do this and one of this. Yeah, I really I complicated this way too much for myself. Just a simple one. Here, take some mint. It will not satisfy. Oh, separate layers. Maybe it's because of the layers. Restart. Okay, I think the 3 parts is actually good. Oh no, he wants a he wants a large glass. Is this one? It's 4. So we have to do with the 4 thing. Would have been too simple. Slightly better. 2 color layers. So if I do 3 parts and 1 part, would that be 2 minus 4? Okay, let's try that, and then we add that's not gonna work. Part. I don't think. Nope. Not what it is. Okay. What if 3 parts of soothing soda and 1 part of a goat milk? Maybe that. And the bird goes well there, so okay. Okay, that worked. It worked. Good, good. Just remember something. Were you rude to me last time I came here? No. Actually, it was the other way round. I did exactly that. Get ready to pull out your baseball bat. Chill out. Thought about it and realized I was a bit too aggressive. Apologize for that. Yeah, sure. Could you put in? What's in it for me? Depends on my mood. Okay. Huh? I have no idea what's good for you. I don't have the choice. Lowly waiter. Hey, I'm the one who's serving drinks now. Oh, another order. Okay. I think I'll let you leave without paying. Right. Extra large, super sweet, super intense tasting drink, pretty layers. Extra large. I feel like giving him a super size vintage glass. More ice. Complete this one and then I will end the stream. Very sweet, very strong. And 3 colors. Oh, I have so many. Bro. Okay. 3 colors. Very sweet, very strong. it shouldn't be actually hard. It shouldn't be hard actually. If we make like a 2-2-3 or 3-1-2, 1-1, very strong. The Dream Gem is pretty good for that. And very sweet. I have puff goat milk, 3 layers. I think we can go for a Dream Jam Ultimate Syrup. And yeah, I felt this is like okay. So let's put 2 parts of this. 2 parts of Dream Syrup. 1 part of goat milk. It's a very thick drink. I think the lemon slice looks pretty good here. Layering genius. Oh, thanks. This is not the end. Yeah, right. Bro. Whenever you come, I'll be here. Waiting in the shadows. I will make you pay. What's the line already? Of 3 people, 3 must pay the price. I obviously don't have a man voice. Record information. My bro is involved in a love triangle with these 2. Anyway, and service. I have a meeting to attend. Okay. Alright. No rewards. Here it just tells me to follow on the quest. So weird. See the Pepeshi or actual grown-ups be at the bar because they look like children. Anyway, I'll have to end the stream here because I gotta go pick up my daughter at school. So it was a hell of a chaotic stream, not gonna lie.
Yet again.
That serves me for renting. If anything, I will come back probably on Tuesday. Probably. And in the meantime, do not forget to join the Discord that's down below. Do go check out my TikTok and Instagram. I post videos there. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for hanging out with me and my insufferable mood. And I will see you next time. Bye.